Hey, Kathy's. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe. I am just getting started, so all of your support is very helpful and super appreciated. Okay, Kathy's. I had to laugh. The Hunter came out. Like, every single read that y'all have, the Hunter is there. Okay. The Vessel, Anima Mundi, the Vow, the Gem, the Force and the Threshold, and the Maiden. So, Kat. I mean, the vessel is the idea of build it or break it. Do you want to do something? Do you want to continue with something? And why or why not? I feel like this is one of those like checklist moments of like pros and cons. Like, do I want to do this? Why do I want to do this? And going over. I mean, Anima Mundi is in all things, be all things, right? And it's just kind of having this understanding of interconnectivity, and an understanding of how like every decision we make impacts another decision, and how like it's just like this, like how it is that like it's important, or why it is that it's important that we are mindful in the decisions that we make. Because I feel like ultimately the idea here is practicing mindfulness. Okay. And I want to say that practicing mindfulness because it's the idea of like, who am I? Like, what kind of person am I? Like, how do I, like honor like me as an individual? Like, how do I honor my value? Like, how do I maintain that level of value with myself? Because I think that there's something that you are really wanting to go towards. The maiden is the idea. I mean, it's that like the beginning of the journey, and that like you're not tempered with with trauma, and like things that have gone wrong yet. It's just that idea of like you want to learn, you want to have an understanding of the good and the bad, and all of the things that come along with that. And so that's requiring you to really go into uncharted territory and do something that you've never done before. And I don't know exactly how that plays out for you, Kathy, because I feel like that'll be different for everyone. But let's do some clarifiers and see what else we can get here. Okay, Kathy. The Four of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see what else we can get here. Okay. The Four of Pentacles in the Tower, the Two of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Two of Cups. I feel like there's an end here, Cappies, of that I think I just want to say a relationship that ended up coming with a lot of manipulation. Like I feel like you got played was in one of your last reads. Like you got played, and I feel like again it's this idea of like getting played with. I mean, especially the Four of Pentacles or of Cups, Pentacles in this deck. She's got them by strings. She's pulling them up and doing whatever she wants to do with them. And I feel like there's an idea here of you really just kind of like somebody toying with your emotions, or just like playing with you or manipulating you. And I want to say and an end coming from that, that really requires you to kind of like let this go. Because the Two of Swords is a decision, and it's a decision to cut away with bad behavior. So I feel like there's an idea here, Cappies, for some of you all, where you might be like, okay, like I want to work this out. Like I want to make this right. Or somebody comes to you and they say like, I recognize what happened and I want to make this right. Like, are you open to this? And I feel like for some of my Cappies, it could be that you don't want to. And for other of my Cappies, I feel like there's like a two-way street here. Like for some of my Cappies, you guys might be saying like, yes, okay, like I would be willing to, fix this, and I feel committed to this, and like I want to go towards this because I see a lot of value in it. and I feel like I didn't really get to explore what it was in its entirety previously. Okay, for other of my Cappies, I feel like there's an idea here that you are doing away with something. You've decided that it's not worth fixing, and that your opportunities are really going to be in going in a different direction that is, I want to say, more aligned with the values and the promises that you made to yourself, and that's the direction that you want to go. Like obviously take it how it resonates because it'll be different for everyone. But yeah, I feel like either way, there is from an end a new beginning. It's just whether or not you decide to go to the old one or to the new. Because I feel like that's really just kind of like I feel like you have a choice. And I do want to say this, Cappies, because I feel like there's an idea here of like maybe you don't feel like you really do have a choice, because it's not like right in front of your face, and I kind of want to say it's because you have to really like that opportunity will present itself to you when you go toward like that next step that you want to take in life. But I feel like there's an idea here of you really, like focusing on yourself, focusing on your skill, focusing on like what it is that you want to create so that you can kind of create that balance. And I want to say just let go of feeling like you're going to miss out on something, because I feel like that's what's holding you back, Cappies, is this fear of missing out on something. And if it is somebody old, like I get that like we do form attachments to people, and that's natural. But I kind of want to say like don't, like if that person sold you short, it's because they weren't aligned with you, and not in your entirety. And so, like don't take a little bit of alignment as a reason to miss out on your opportunity for a lot of alignment. Like you've only just begun. You've only just begun this journey. Maybe you haven't even started it yet. Either way, it's new, and it's something that is exciting to you, and it's something that you really want. And I want to say that really wants you in return. Knight of Swords, Temperance again. High levels of balance. The World. Yeah, I kind of do get the feeling, Cappies, that like you're gonna let what was go. Because I think that you have a new opportunity on your horizon. I mean, the Knight of Swords is like a quick message, an information that illuminates to you a new opportunity. I want to say to really go toward, like a new relationship or a new opportunity, a new partnership. Obviously it'll resonate differently for everyone, so take it how it resonates for you. But I feel like there's a lot of positive change here, Cappies, and like endings that you're experiencing that you might be feeling a little bit sad about it. You might feel a little bit like, man, I wish that would have worked out, or I really had high hopes for that, or, like just like that level of disappointment. But I feel like it's short-lived disappointment because you've been focused on, harnessing your skills, so that when this opportunity presents itself to you, like you're able to step into it. And I want to say feel worthy of it. I want to say you're able to step into this next phase, and with like sans the imposter syndrome. I don't know what it was about this other relationship or this other like work environment or however that plays out for you, but I think it left you feeling with a little bit of imposter syndrome. Like this isn't really where I belong. And I might fit to a degree, but like this isn't me. Um and having to really kind of like release that, and like going through that process isn't always a fun process, but I feel like it's a process that you've been going through, and coming out of. And I think as you understand why it is that you don't feel like you fit in the one environment or in the one relationship, you'll discover all of the reasons that you're better suited for this next arena in life, which is fantastic. And I love Cappy's. Okay, I hope this resonates with you all. If you're interested in booking a personal read, please click the link in the description box below. If this is where we part ways, thank you so much for spending some time with me. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.